They say that the bird is the word, but today the Flash will be the word. We just got some new exciting news that DC is essentially taking up on a new 10-episode show. Not necessarily a show, it's a podcast of The Flash. And it's called The Flash Escape the Midnight Circus. Now, what's funny about this is that the actors that did portray the Flash in the TV show, Grant Gustin, he will not be doing the voice of the Flash in this. They do have a new actor. His name will be... his name not will be, but his name is Max Greenfield. He will be portraying Barry Allen in The Flash. They do have new voices for everybody, and the podcast is scripted. And I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, like, hey, what's going on with that? I didn't know podcasts were scripted. Yes, podcasts are scripted. Some of them are. A lot of them aren't, but we do have some podcasts that are scripted. Now, this is coming straight from the comic culture, and it says DC and Warner Brothers Entertainment yesterday announced The Flash Escape the Midnight Circus, a new scripted podcast that launched on Apple Podcasts next month, which is July. The series stars Maxie Greenfield as Barry Allen, the Flash, and follows him once again as he meddles with this timeline, and it gets sent to alternate, universe. Barry Allen then is at the height of his powers and fame, firmly enclosed as Central City's favorite hero, but when being the Flash forces him to let down Iris one too many times, she decides to call it a quit. So he's essentially, guys, he's losing his lightning rod. Undeterred, Barry figures he can go back into the Speed Force and get back and set things right. But something goes wrong. Barry tumbles into a new dimension, finding himself in a small bedroom with Captain Cold. His powers are completely gone. Cold tells Barry that he's an unwitting participant in a televised tournament, the Midnight Circus, which pits humans, superheroes, and rogues against one another in a life or death game of chance. It's kind of like the Squid Games was on Netflix, but like a superhero and human and supervillain, essentially kind of thing. So survive the competition is what he has to do so Barry can earn his freedom, recreate the conditions of his original transformation, and return to his own timeline. But to do so, he has to rely solely on his wits. His powers are completely gone. He has to go based off what he knows as a human. And if it wasn't hard enough, he soon finds that he will be essentially facing his toughest opponent yet, and that's Iris West. So what's crazy about this, he runs into the Speed Force to not lose Iris, but loses Iris anyway, and in this essentially parallel universe, he goes up against Iris. It's kind of like the ending boss fight in the video game or like a TV show. He has to fight the woman he loves so he can go back into his timeline to essentially fix things. Now, What's crazy about this, I don't want to put the clip of the podcast into this. I don't want to get a copyright on the channel. But you do get to hear the voices of them. I think it's like maybe for a minute. I will leave a link in that down below in the description so you guys can hear that as well. But it's just super crazy because at the end of the trailer, you guys can see that they're promoting The Flash, the movie. So when I noticed the promotion, I went on a website to see how the movie was doing worldwide. And it's not doing really, really good like how they projected sales to be for the movie. It's only at $210 million, which is pretty sad. And I honestly don't think it will crack over $500 million. And it's like I said, it's sad because they do have the return of Michael Keaton. We haven't seen him in about 20 years. We do not have one Edris Miller, but we have two Edris Miller. We have Ben Affleck as Batman as well. And we do have the return of Michael Shannon Zod and a new Superwoman. So I was honestly speculating that movie would have been movie of the year. But with Across the Spider-Verse coming out in the same month as the Flash movie, it was just essentially no way. So let me know what you guys got to think in the comment section below. Are you guys excited about the Flash podcast? Will you guys be checking it out on Apple TV? Let me know if you guys if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Holla.